going to quickly show you how to configure a captive portal in FortiGate firewall. First, we're going to log into FortiGate. So from our management PC, we're going to go open up a browser and we're going to connect through HTTP 192.168.0.1. We're going to log in as admin and save later. Okay, by default, FortiGate firewall is denying everything, so we would have to first configure a firewall policy to allow internet access from PC1 to NAT1. Like if we go to PC1 right now and if we try to enter google.ca, you can see that it doesn't have internet access yet. So let's just close that. And we're going to go back to FortiGate. We're going to create a rule. So this would be our LAN connection to the wide area network, internet access. And the incoming port is port 2 and the outgoing port is port 3. For source and destination, we'll just leave it as all for now. And service, we are allowing HTTP, HTTPS, and DNS. And enable this policy, hit OK. Alright, now if we go back to PC1, now if we type google.ca, we have internet access. But since we only allowed HTTP, HTTPS, and DNS, we actually cannot perform a ping because it's being implicitly denied. Now we're going to configure a captive portal now that we have internet access. So first we need to create a user, or we'll create a group. We'll name our group captive portal, and for the members we're going to create a user, just a local user. Username will be student, password FortiGate, and submit. And we will add student to our captive portal group. Hit OK. Now we're going to go to network. We're going to the interface port 2 because this is where we'll be configuring the captive portal. So we're going to go to LAN port 2. Just double check that we allowed HTTPS and HTTP. We're going to scroll down to security mode. We're going to activate that and we're going to choose or leave this a default captive portal. Our authentication portal is going to be local because the group and user that we made is local to the FortiGate here. And user access, we're going to change this into restricted groups, and we're going to specify the captive portal group that we created earlier. And the redirection will just be the original request, so that would be the original website. And we'll make sure that this is enabled and we're going to hit OK. Now if we go back to PC1, let's just close this browser, and if we open up a new one, now it's giving us a message, you must log into this network before you can access the internet. And if we open network login page, it redirects us to a captive portal where we must authenticate first before we can even gain access to the internet. So if we type in the user that we created earlier, username student, password FortiGate. Now that we've successfully authenticated, we have access to the internet again.